I arrived yesterday here in the East Congo Union Mission within Lubumbashi. It happens to be my first time coming to this side of the world, and we started with our Union Mission in West Congo, in Kinshasa, where we had some meetings and then proceeded over to Lubumbashi to continue on with similar meetings. The welcome that we received at the airport was one that we were not expecting, one that came as a big and great surprise to us, because many people had gathered, both the young people, the Adventist youth, and the women ministries leaders. We proceeded thinking that was over, only to come at the church and we encountered another mammoth crowd where we had all the pastors and elders and church members there gathered to welcome us. And at this note, I want to thank the leadership of the East Congo Union Mission. This is a testament to show the power of mobilization, that within a short time of their being in office, they can be able to pull and attract crowds within their church, and that we commend and thank the Lord for. The purpose of our coming happens to be mission, just one word. And I happen to be alone now here in Lubumbashi because we divided our efforts, and the president of the division, Pastor Dr. Blasius Luguri, stayed in Kinshasa in order that he may lead on the worship service there other than being in one place. It was me and Elder Yohane Solana, the division treasurer, who were supposed to be here in Lubumbashi. However, there was a misfortune that happened back at the headquarters in his family at the ECD, and he had to fly back immediately, leaving me here alone to champion the cause. I feel at home, though alone, but within the brethren, because we are of the same family, the family of God. Our purpose of coming, particularly this time, is to thank the Lord for the gains in mission that we've been able to register in the past quinquennium. It was a short one, but we look back with appreciation and praise to Him for what He's been able to make happen within our midst. And so we are here to celebrate that. But we are here also to learn from our past, our yesterday, for lessons that we can be able to help us look into the present for the tomorrow. And so as we come now, our session is just ahead of us tomorrow, the 30th of November 2025. This session looks back by receiving reports of mission for the last 5 years. But we also get organized into what we call an organizing committee, which organizing committee now looks into the planning for the quinquennium ahead. And we will be introduced within this time what the agenda for this coming 5 years will be like. Just to highlight a little, the agenda for this coming quinquennium is going to continue on with the I Will Go. I Will Go is the worldwide strategic mission agenda that we are championing. But it is contextualized within the ECD to the extent that in there we have two missional concerns that we want to see happening in the East Central Africa division, particularly here in the East Congo Union Mission. And what are those two? We want to champion mission and go on with what we call in the I Will Go by looking at evangelism at its core. As far as evangelism is concerned, we are challenging every Adventist to be able, within the coming 5 years, to be able to do all they can, every Seventh-day Adventist, to bring at least one more soul, one more individual from the world into the fold of God. Now this seems to be too little to ask, but there are some people who will not do anything at all. And so we want to conserve what we have, but also move forward that within the next 5 years, counting every year, the leadership from the local church to the districts, to the fields, conferences, and the entire union should be mobilized in order that we facilitate every individual to win one for Christ. We expect that by 2030, this union should be able to more than double. In fact, the Bible says to multiply its membership by a number of folds. The second mission agenda is going to be stewardship. And when we talk about stewardship, we talk about that mandate that God gave a human being when He created this world and gave it in the hand of man to manage. A steward is a manager, one who takes care of something for another. And we take care of this world because God gave it in our hands. But what are we taking care of? We are taking care of the time that we have. We are taking care of ourselves, the bodies that God gave us. We are taking care of the resources that God has put in our hands. But we are taking care of many other things. We are taking care of the marriage institution where we all come from. The marriage institution where we all have to contribute to. We take care also of the mission of the church. And so, as stewards, we know that we are managers of certain important things for the sake of the Master. And we want to pray that God will be able to increase us. As we become faithful, we believe that God will multiply us. God will increase us. And when He does that, as faithful stewards, we need to be able to champion the cause for mission by returning a faithful tithe and offering, so that we will remember our Creator, He who gives us the power to become rich. And when we become so, we will be able to build churches. We will be able to build schools. We will be able to build the hospitals. And we will be able to build our homes and also attend to our livelihood and be able to have a quality membership that can be able to fend and take care of itself. So in a nutshell, our coming to East Congo, Lubumbashi, at such a moment as this, is to tell them the Lord has a message for this quinquennium. And this message is to go in what we say, I will go. To make disciples who will go out in evangelism and who will go out in becoming faithful stewards for the Lord. Thank you.